Have you ever wondered what a watch would look like if it was designed not just to tell time, track steps, or buzz with notifications, but to save your life in a real emergency? Not a gimmick, not marketing fluff, but a piece of tech on your wrist that could be the difference between making it home or getting lost in the wild. That's not science fiction anymore. That's exactly where Apple is heading. And in 2025, with the release of the Apple Watch Ultra 3, they might have just changed what it means to wear a smartwatch forever. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, isn't it just the same watch with a slightly better screen and a new band color? Let's slow down. Because this isn't just about specs. This is about Apple sneaking in a survival device, dressed like a fitness tracker that most people won't even realize is quietly rewriting the rules. I want to take you on a bit of a journey, not just through features and comparisons, but through why this watch might matter more than anyone's talking about. It starts, oddly enough, with a hiking trip gone wrong. A few months ago, a friend of mine, let's call him Dan, went off-grid. He's not a tech guy, just a backpack, a tent, and a trail he'd been wanting to explore for years. No cell service, of course. That was the point. A digital detox. But somewhere on day 2, he slipped on a wet rock crossing a river. Dislocated shoulder. Phone soaked. Alone. No signal. No help. He waited through the night, trying to make it until morning. That moment, that silence, that's when he realized the gear he brought with him was designed for performance, not protection. Now imagine if Dan had been wearing the Apple Watch Ultra 3. Let's break this down, not like a review channel ticking off bullet points, but like a story unfolding, because that's what this watch was built for. Not your 10-minute HIIT workout or your morning latte run. No, this thing is for the story you don't expect. The one where your GPS dies. The one where your hike turns into a rescue mission. The one where being connected, even when you're off the grid, isn't a luxury, it's survival. At a glance, sure, the Ultra 3 looks nearly identical to the Ultra 2. Titanium body, 49 millimeters, rugged, chunky, ready to wrestle with the elements. But when you look closer, the design tells a different story. It's not just aesthetic, it's intention. The Ultra 3 shifts to a gunmetal gray, more muted, more purposeful, less "hey, look at me," and more "I belong here." The action button is now a brighter orange, deliberately so. Not to pop on your wrist while you're sipping coffee at a cafe, but to stand out in low visibility when you're 12,000 feet up and your fingers are freezing. These design tweaks aren't about looks, they're about logic. And then there's the display. It's not just a little sharper. It's wider, more readable, and more responsive. The new LTPO3 OLED panel isn't just bright. It's smart. It adapts instantly to ambient light, giving you better visibility at awkward angles, in direct sunlight, under heavy clouds, or even with polarized sunglasses. Try checking your coordinates on a dim display while stuck in a storm. Suddenly, this matters more than you think. Battery life has seen a quiet but crucial boost. From 36 to 42 hours. Sounds small, right? But in the real world, that's the difference between having 10% battery left or being completely cut off on day 2 of your trip. It's not about endurance marathons anymore. It's about margin. 6 more hours might not seem like much until it's all you've got. But the real game changer, the thing Apple hasn't exactly screamed from the rooftops, is satellite connectivity. Let that sink in. This is no longer just a smartwatch. This is now, in every sense of the word, a lifeline. Even if you're off the grid. No cell towers. No Wi-Fi. Just sky and silence. With Ultra 3, if you're in trouble, the watch can connect via satellite to send your location and SOS data. And yes, it works. The satellite ping is slow, limited, and not for everyday use, but it's not supposed to be. It's the feature you hope you never need until you desperately do. We're entering an era where a watch isn't just about health metrics. It's about safety metrics. Apple knows this. They're building hardware that can not only track your heart rate, but detect a crash, a fall, an impact. And now, with this version, reach out across the planet even when no one's picking up. And speaking of health, they didn't stop at the basics. The Ultra 3 is taking a bigger leap into predictive wellness. There are whispers about improved VO2 max tracking, more accurate SpO2 measurements, real-time stress monitoring, and advanced sleep tracking that doesn't just log your rest, but analyzes your recovery. The sensors are more sensitive. The feedback is more nuanced. It's like having a 24/7 health lab strapped to your arm. Athletes, mountaineers, divers, cyclists, explorers, people who actually use their tech, not just wear it. This is for them. And for the first time, maybe it's also for the everyday person who wants more than just a sleek step counter. But let's zoom out.